If you've been working hard at your job and still feeling stuck, then this video is for you. It's not because you're probably bad at your job. It's just because most of the career advice that we get ignores real life context. We often look around and see people doing better than us. Somebody moved abroad, somebody got promoted early, somebody's salary has doubled or tripled. When we hear all this, we compare the results without taking into consideration what is the context behind this. Let me give you an example. Two people passed out from the same university. They joined a similar industry or rather the same industry. Yet 5 years later, the outcomes were very different. That's because someone joined a front-facing role which was also facing leadership. He was more visible to the company. While somebody else took up a slow and stable moving job. That made all the difference. So we really can't compare both their situations. But in real life, people just say, this guy is doing better than the other guy without taking into consideration the real context. So that is one reason. The second reason is the biggest lie told to us is that if you work hard, you're sincere, and you put in all the effort in your job, your career will automatically grow. But it does not work like that. Let me explain this by way of a real life example. Both people I knew were putting in the same amount of effort. In fact, one of them was just doing about average work, but he was in a client-facing role, visible to the top management, visible to leadership, while the other guy was more, in an invisible role, more process-driven. And so he was not exactly noticed by the top management. Couple of years later, the outcomes were very different. That's because organizations reward certain work more than others. The third biggest issue people face is that they think, if they earn a very high salary, most of their career confusion will go away. The salary only compensates for the time that you put in and for your effort. It does not compensate for late working hours, for mental stress, and for other tension and toxic behavior that you experience at office. I've spoken to so many people who actually dread Sunday evenings. That's because according to them the work never stops. While a high salary can compensate you for the time that you've put in, it cannot compensate for the mental peace that is taken away. So you need to take this into consideration while working. And that's when you realize a good salary and a good career are not the same thing. Another big source of career confusion in India is a career break. Okay, we all understand that certain people have taken a career break due to various reasons. Could be, caregiving, could be a maternity break, could be due to health issues. Fine. But there's no need of over-explaining the break or the gap. Try to understand that your skills need to match the current version of the job market. That's when you'll get hired. Because a career break doesn't really erase your ability, but don't over-explain. Try to justify why the company should hire you. Talk about your skills. That's what matters. A question that you should be asking yourself is, does this package fit my life right now? And what is this full package? It includes the time, the effort, the hours spent at your workplace, your family life, mental peace. Are you stressed about the job? Now let me explain with the help of a real life example. The career decision you took in your 20s may not actually work in your 30s because your life priorities have changed. Maybe you'll have to, spend more time with your family, take care of your kids. There are so many things, which just change over the years. And so you can't compare both your 20s and your 30s and say, I'm not doing well right now. So that is something you'll need to consider when you look at how you've evolved over the years. If you found that all these points made you rethink about your career, take the right career decisions, then please do subscribe to my channel. I talk about how careers get affected by real life scenarios, what all you need to take into consideration, what are the trade-offs, and more specifically, all this for Indian professionals.